They called it cheap. He called it peace. But what Daniel Reed bought was neither. In October 2019, a 41-year-old man named Daniel Reed moved into an old house near the western edge of North Dakota, just outside a town most maps forgot. He was a retired railroad technician, a quiet man, no family, no close friends. He just wanted somewhere silent, somewhere still. He found a listing online, an old wooden house surrounded by forest, no neighbors, no traffic, no noise. The price? Too good to be true. Which, of course, it was. The first week was normal. He cleaned the place up, unpacked his belongings, drank tea by the window. But every night, at exactly 3:14 a.m., he heard something. A creaking. Always the same sound, always the same time. One night he followed it. The sound led him to a guest room upstairs he hadn't touched yet. The room was empty. But on the floor, footprints, barefoot, and strange. They entered the room, but didn't leave. The next evening, when he returned home from a walk, the front door was wide open. He was sure he had locked it. Nothing seemed stolen, nothing out of place, except for a piece of paper on the kitchen table, a drawing, an overhead sketch of the house, right in the center. One word, written in red pencil. Down. Daniel's house had no basement. He knew this. But the drawing suggested otherwise. He checked the floor under the hallway rug. Sure enough, one wooden board was loose. He pried it up. Beneath it, a hidden hatch, covered in dust, untouched for decades. He grabbed a flashlight and opened it. A stone staircase led down into a narrow room. Damp air, cold walls, no furniture, just stone, dirt, and writing on one wall. His name, Daniel Reed, entry 314. Entry, he looked around. There were other names too, 9 of them, each with a date, each with the word entry. But not a single one said exit. That night Daniel didn't sleep. He stayed upstairs, awake. When the sun rose, he walked back to the hatch. It was wide open. He swore he had closed it. That evening, he set up cameras around the house, motion sensors, lights. He was being cautious. And again, just before 3:14 a.m., he went to the hatch to check. But this time, the hatch slammed shut behind him and locked. He was trapped. No signal, no way to break the hatch open. The wood had turned to stone. The room was silent, except the writing on the wall was different now. His name was gone. In its place, a single word. Watching. He yelled for hours, banged on the walls. But no one heard. 3 days later, the town sheriff stopped by. Daniel's mailbox had filled up. The door was locked. No answer. But when they entered, the house was empty. Not just no one home, empty. No furniture, no dishes, no bed, no cameras. It was like no one had ever lived there. Except for one thing, a drawing on the kitchen table. The house, drawn from above. And in the middle, one word. Next. They searched. They brought dogs. They dug through the foundation. No basement, no hatch, nothing. Daniel Reed has been missing since October 2019. No bank activity, no calls, no sightings. But the house, still there, still empty, still watching. Locals say that if you walk by at 3:14 a.m., one of the upstairs windows glows faintly. And if you get close enough, you can hear something behind the glass, whispering, watching.